Hello and welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here today for the always pleasant task of knocking down an eyesore. I don't know how else to put it, but we've been working very, very hard over the last, almost 20 years on economic development, on looking at places that need to be redeveloped, and we don't have many left, but this is one of them. And I'm going to be as diplomatic as possible, Mr. Patel, Prakash Patel, the owner, who'll speak in a minute. But I'm not going to be sorry to see this place go, and nobody is. This is one of the last real ugly structures in Woodbridge Township. I know you have had a vision for a while, and you've been working on it, and the financing and everything together, and you've been working with Marta and Carol and Heather and Corey Spiller. You've been working very diligently to get this done. I know you have other plans in Woodbridge, and we want you to keep investing in our town. But we are thrilled. We are absolutely thrilled today that the Star/City motels are coming down and going to be replaced by a beautiful Cambria hotel. I was only in this place, I think, once in my life. It was called Fitzgerald's. My friend's father bartended there, and one day after we turned 18, we went there, and I never went back. There was absolutely no reason to ever go back to the Fitzgerald's bar, and then it became the Spot for like 10 minutes. It was open for about 10 minutes as a place called the Spot, and don't know what that was like. Never wanted to know what that was like. But this is great. This is terrific for Woodbridge. I'm now going to turn it over to Carol Ehrlich, who runs our redevelopment agency, and she has been babysitting this project since it was a toddler, and I think now it's a teenager.
It was in utero.
Yeah, I think this thing has been going on for a while, and every now and then Carol said, I'm meeting with Cambria. I said, again, what's going on? And here we are. So let's stop talking about the past and how bad it is, and let's talk about how good it's going to be. And let me introduce Carol, who runs our redevelopment agency, and she's been doing this forever, and I'll have her talk a little more. Carol?
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you.
So this has been a long time. It took a while.
Right.
I just want to take a moment about if you are going through any part of Avenel, Avenel has a total new look, new face. It used to be 18 years ago, if you drove down Route 1, it was one dilapidated building after another. And this property is one of the last left to be taken care of. So thank you so much for doing this. But I want to make mention of Corey Spiller, the councilman here. He has been the advocate, the cheerleader for every project in Avenel, whether it's on Route 1, whether it's our new veteran housing, whether it was the demolition of General Dynamics, which is now a beautiful theater, restaurant, apartments, every single project. And with every one of these many projects in Avenel, at every step in the process, I would call Corey and I would go, Corey, guess what just happened? And he would be so excited and full of so much enthusiasm and so encouraging because Avenel is his home. He cares about every bit of it. And I am just so happy to be able, as part of the redevelopment agency, to deliver to you, and by the way, he's also on the redevelopment agency, to deliver to you another fantastic changing project.
Good. Thank you. Thank you, Carol. Well, thank you very much for the kind words, Carol. Obviously, nothing can be done without your assistance, the mayor's assistance, Marta, Heather. Thank you so much. Just to echo one comment Carol had said about maybe 16, 18 years ago, I don't forget a thing. The Home News at the time ran a piece on, we got 10 great towns, one great community, and they ran a piece on every single town in the township and what's great about that town. And what they did about in Avenel, all they showed was, I think it said the seedy side of Route 1. And they started at the border and they went all the way down to the border. And to this day, that always sticks in my mind. This has been our vision long before I got on 10 years ago, but it's been our vision to redevelop the Route 1 corridor. I've known this gentleman. I'm also the fire official for 25 years now. I've known this gentleman a very long time. I want to thank you. Your buildings were built a very long time ago. And as the mayor said, I'm going to be diplomatic and say, it's time. It's past time. I know you've been doing your due diligence to try to get us here. I understand that, and I acknowledge it, but it's time. The new project is going to be fantastic. I can't wait. I know the residents, especially behind me, I've had nothing but positive feedback. We're going to put the past behind us. It's always about moving forward. I'm sorry, I see my one longtime friend. I know he doesn't want to speak, but Kareem Ramos, him and I made our bones together in the Avenel Fire Department. Speaking of which, we were talking about Fitzgerald's. We used to call it Fitzy's. Quick history lesson. My first election I won at the firehouse to be some type of firematic officer or executive board officer. I don't know. We went to Fitzgerald's and we celebrated. That was the last time I was over there. But moving forward real quick, this is a fantastic day. It's another great day, not only for the township, but for Avenel as we continue to redevelop the Route 1 corridor and the rest of the township. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Corey was much more diplomatic than I was. I'd like to now ask Marta Lefsky, who is in charge of our planning department. Everything goes through Marta, whether it's the original meeting, the technical review committee, the site plan review, the permitting, the inspecting, and the final certificate of occupancy. It all goes through Marta. She predates most of us, all of us here, in terms of economic development in Woodbridge. I'll ask her to say a few words.
Like the senator said, I think that's a good thing. I'm not really sure, all this predating. As everyone has said, it's just so overdue, long time coming, big step forward for Avenel. We can't wait. We're so excited. It's a team effort, and it's taken a really, really long time for us to get here. So we're extremely happy. Thank you, May.
Thank you, Marta. One of our colleagues in public service is a guy I have a great deal of respect for. He's not our senator. He's a senator of the 17th District, New Brunswick and Franklin and Highland Park and North Brunswick and some other towns. But we work with him a lot in Woodbridge Township. We're not allowed to recommend professionals to developers, but we say, look, if you want to give us names, we'll tell you if we've got a good experience with them or not. And every time they say, what about Bob Smith? We say, go, do it, get it done. Bob is the redevelopment expert on the law side, the same way Carol and Marta and Heather are on the township side. He's the go-to guy. I don't know how many projects he's had in town, but it's so easy to talk to Bob because it's not a relationship where you have to watch what you say. It's not a relationship where you have to be careful because he's on the other side. I trust whatever he says, and I think he trusts what we say, and it's just a pleasure to deal with him. And he has the same interests, the same goals we do, which is move these projects forward. Ladies and gentlemen, the attorney for the project for the redevelopers, Senator Bob Smith.
Mayor, that's the best single commercial I've ever heard from Bob Smith and Associates. I want a copy of the tape. I'm going to play it all over the 17th District and maybe the entire state of New Jersey. But let me tell you, this is a great day for Woodbridge and also for its development team, both in the township government and we as the private attorneys representing them. Nothing is easy in America today, but I'll tell you, if you are looking to do a really nice project, a town to do it in is Woodbridge, New Jersey. And the reason for that is you have a very, very engaged, user-friendly municipal government. All right, and as the mayor said, we've worked on a number of projects, and every time the town professionals are there, they're guiding us, and they're also making sure they're protecting the people of Woodbridge, meaning that you have a good project, come on in, we're going to help you out. If you have a stinker, they tell you right up front it's a stinker and really maybe not appropriate for Woodbridge. And by the way, that's the best you can ask for in the land use business. You don't want to spend time, money on a project that's not going to benefit the town and make it even more beautiful than it is. So, Mayor, I want to compliment you, and Carolyn and Marta, and your entire development team, because you really deserve a lot of accolades for caring for your town and seeing that it grows and develops the right way. And the councilman was right. He was always, I don't want to say kicking our butt, but we had some fire concerns, and he made sure that we towed the line and that Woodbridge residents were protected. The other thing I'd point out is the town was very, very concerned about the interaction of the new hotel with the residents in the back, and they protected them. They're buffering it very nicely. I mean, they really look out for the people of Woodbridge. So that being said, if I was in Woodbridge, I would vote for Mayor McCormick. On the other hand, you're not up this year.
No, I'm not.
All right, so let me do my commercial too. You definitely want to vote for, if you're in Avenel, you want to vote for Corey Spiller because he's been watching out for you day in and day out, not only as a fire official, but as an elected official. So Mayor, kudos to your team. And do we get a chance to come back for the ribbon cutting?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's watch for the ribbon cutting. God bless.
Thank you, Senator. His name is Corey Spiller, and he approved that message. I'd now like to, our final speaker is the guy responsible for everything here. Prakash Patel is somebody we welcome in Woodbridge. And like I said, he's going to do some other things in town. And based on what's going to be this amazing success, we're happy to have him do that. I got a whole list of people who were here, but I assume you're going to recognize all your team that's here, so I don't have to. So I'm going to turn it over now to the owner and thank him from the bottom of our hearts in Woodbridge for investing in our town and getting rid of an eyesore and replacing it with something that we're going to be very proud of and you're going to be very proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, Prakash Patel.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good.
Thanks for coming today in this great moment after working very hard, and I think this is a great town. I can say that they take ownership of this project more than what I am, but I think, today we have Mr. Nehal Javeri, Nehal is Anji architect, Nehal is here, Mr. Karim Ramos here, Mr. Valentino, he is going to come as a GC to start this project on that. Mr. Patik is also MP engineering here. My management team, Sharpon, they all the way come from Maryland to be joined with this movement. Mr. Senator Bob Smith, he's a great help in this beginning of the project, come as an attorney on this project. Mayor is a great mayor in this town. And since we own this property in 1999, Mr. Mayor bought it in. And on that time, Woodbridge is a very helpful town, very great town, and very cooperative. So thanks for that, Mayor. Martha, Carol, always been babysitting me, calling me for meeting, and sometimes I miss meeting. They act like parents for me. I can say that, Mr. Corey been in this town as a fire chief. Always been come here any time issue because of the old building, and we have ups and downs came. So he's very been helpful to this, business for us. Finally, when we started this project as a redevelopment, almost take I think 4 or 5 years. I think 2020 COVID time. We started the COVID time. I think and finally we are here, and we definitely going to be put a beautiful building as a Cambria. And I think we all gonna be again here for ribbon cutting for opening, definitely. So this is great moment for everyone us here. And I think, I'm really thankful to the town, mayors, all our teams, and appreciate to work together for finish this project. Thank you very much for our team, news media, everyone here.
Okay.
Appreciate, yes.
Let's just say one more thing.
Sure.
I just want to recognize one of the people here. What I honestly believe, thank you, got this project going was the arrival of your son. And he said, we're going to make this project happen. And he actually did. I do believe he's going to be playing an active role going forward with the development and the running of this hotel. So welcome on board, and we all look forward to working with you.
Amar is my son. He just graduated about a year ago, and this is his dream project too. And when first time I brought him to the township office, Martha and Carol said, okay, thank God, now I have right person to work with it. And that's very, I'm very happy moment for me to be he's joining at this project, and we're gonna make this dream success for everybody. Thank you very much. And Nehal Bhai, I think he's originally when he started drawing, it was a very small land project, and he created this building. The structure and everything is worked out great. Everybody loved these drawings. Everybody say good about these drawings. And Nehal Bhai, thanks for this great job for you.
All right. All right, we're going to move this out of the way, and we're going to fire up the bulldozer there, or the whatever you call it. Tear this place down. Let's do it.